Hi guys, and welcome back. I know it's been a minute, but the good news is I am back with another new foundation review. These are my favorite videos to film, so I hope you enjoy them as much as I do because I'm pumped about this one I'm going to be reviewing today. I just got back from camping over the weekend and we're camping this weekend too. All my makeup are in bags and there's another bag on my table. There's just stuff everywhere. The foundation was lost, but I found her. Here she is. This is the new E.L.F. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. It's a medium buildable coverage, long lasting with 1% hydrating hibiscus complex. Not quite sure what that is, but it sounds great. I got mine in the shade 21 Light Neutral. I am freshly self-tanned. I self-tanned last night. If you're curious, the tanner I use is Beauty by Earth Self-Tanner Tanning Lotion in the shade medium to dark. I will link it down below. It's just a great self-tanner that's just more so good for you than having a bunch of chemicals in it. That's why I really like this brand. So I matched the shade to my NARS Vienna. I think that's how you pronounce it, Vienna shade. So these two are supposed to be comparable because they do have like a shade match thing you can do on their website. So I would highly recommend doing that. When I did swatch these two foundations, they were pretty much the same, which is bizarre because this is in neutral and I believe this one's in cool. So a cool undertone, neutral undertone, but for some reason they pretty much look identical. I did buy mine online on elfcosmetics.com. After shipping, it was like $15 something. If you wait, I believe June 9th, it launches in Target. It might launch other places. I'm sure you can find it on their Instagram, but then it will be about $8. So it is on the more affordable side if you don't get it on E.L.F. Cosmetics and get it shipped to you, but I just had to get it. I had to get it in my hands, film for you so that you knew, if you wanted to try it or not. So again, medium buildable coverage with a satin finish, long lasting, breathable formula that does not look cakey. It's non-comedogenic, which means it will not clog your pores. And this comes in 36 shades. It's good for all skin types. And as always, E.L.F. is cruelty-free and vegan. How to use with your brush, sponge, whatever you want, okay? There's no rules to makeup. Even though a lot of people like to say there's rules in makeup, there's no rules in makeup, right? That's what I believe. That's what I'm going with. So I can justify all my mistakes. So I am going to use, like I do in every foundation review video, every time I do my makeup, I use the E.L.F. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. This is my primer. This is what I use. I don't use a traditional primer, I suppose, anymore. It's just not what works for my skin. Use the primers that work for your skin, but this is what works for me. And I am already skin-cared up and my skincare has been soaking in for a good, half hour, 45 minutes. So let's go ahead and blend this out. All right, now I'm gonna go in with the foundation. Again, my foundation is in the shade 21 Light Neutral. Okay, twist off. I was trying to pull it. It did not come with a box, no unicarton, so I'm assuming maybe that's how they can keep it more on the cheaper side. So what I'm gonna do is put half of the foundation on one side with my sponge and the other side with my brush. Here is the foundation. Let's go ahead on, oh, that's probably too much, but we're just gonna roll with it. The shade is really good. The shade is matching my self-tan pretty much spot on, which makes me very happy to know that the shade match guarantee thing online does work. It's blending very nicely. It gives a very skin-like appearance. It's not sitting on top of the skin. It looks very, very pretty. The medium coverage claim I definitely agree with. I mean, it's soft glam. That's what it's saying on the packaging. So that makes sense. All right, let's go in with the brush, which I'm assuming I will get a little more coverage with the brush. And I'm using the E.L.F. Complexion Duo brush. I'm usually a sponge girly when it comes to applying my makeup or my foundation. but this is not giving me any type of, you know, like streaks when you use a brush. I really like this brush too. It's a really good one, but I am definitely getting a little more coverage on this side with the brush, which is normal. I'm gonna take some down my neck a little bit. Ooh, my hand is dark compared to my face. What I am gonna do is just go in with the beauty sponge on this side, just so we kind of have the same blending out. Again, I'm just a beauty sponge type of girl, but if you are a brush person, then you'll be just fine with blending it out with a brush. But my first impressions, the shade, the coverage, I really like it. I am gonna do the rest of my makeup off camera. I do want to mention what I use for my brows, because a lot of you always ask what I use off camera. So I actually use the Ardell Brow Glue, which is cement for your brows. I will link it down below. Holy moly, if you want a laminated look, use this. It's insane. I also used the new CoverGirl Clean Fresh Brow 1mm nano liner for my brows. It's a little dark for an auburn for me, so I'm not sure I'm a fan of the shade, but I love how small the little tip is. Really gives you good hair-like strokes. So I will put everything down below that I used off camera, link anything I can. So let me go ahead and get the rest of my makeup on, because I don't want to be late for work. Okay, you guys, I have all my makeup on. It looks so pretty. I love the way my skin looks. I do have highlighter on, so keep that in mind when I do my check-in later, but I can tell what's oily and what's highlighter even after a long day, but it looks absolutely stunning. I feel like it gives you a nice glam without being over the top. The skin looks stunning. Still looks like my skin. I don't see a lot of freckles, so I probably did put more foundation on than I usually like to do. But the good news is, if you want to build it up to more of a full glam, you can. The claim that it says building it up without looking cakey, that is true. I don't have it sticking to any weird parts of my face, because sometimes I'll have it gets kind of goofy on the sides of my nose, but everything went over top beautifully. I really like the way that my makeup looks. It looks like me, but better, skin-like. I'm digging it so far. Okay, so I have a long day of work ahead of me. This will be a great way to test how my makeup wears throughout the day. So I'll probably get in a good 7-8 hour wear test for you guys. So I need to finish getting ready, finish doing my hair, and I will check back in with you guys later. So I will see you shortly. So it has been almost 8 hours. This is gonna be a quick check-in, because it's just gonna be a quick check-in because it looks so good. This is all highlight here on both sides. I just like to point that out just in case somebody was confused why I was so shiny. That's just highlight. I mean, I look the same in my opinion. I might look a little darker because I did put some more self-tan on my neck and chest this morning. So if I look a little darker, that is why. But it is stunning. I have zero complaints for an $8 foundation. I am not oily, which I am blown away with, because I work at a dog groomer and do nails. And the amount of times I had to fight with dogs today, I was sweating. It was a rough day. And after I got hit with so many dogs back to back, I went to the bathroom and filmed about a half day mark. So the foundation and the makeup had been on about 4 to 5 hours. And as you can see, even after sweating my ass off, the makeup still looks so good. I got a little close, pretty close up for you guys, to where it's like, oh God, do I really want to get this close to the camera? But I really wanted you guys to see how the makeup looks. I was a little sweaty at that time, but I feel like after I cooled off, everything just still looks beautiful. There is no breaking up on the sides of my nose. I don't know. After this long of wearing this foundation, I am shocked. And I always seem to put a little more foundation on in my reviews. I kind of do that on purpose because I know that if it wears good with the amount that I'm putting on in the videos, that typically when I put it on like off camera, then it's going to be flawless anyway. So I feel like I really put a lot on and it still looks so good. The longevity of the foundation, the fact that it still looks pretty much the same, the color match, the fact that it's not oily in my T-zone. I mean, there's so many good things to say about this. I really feel like you should give it a shot when it releases in stores and get it cheaper than buying it on e.l.f.com and getting it shipped to you. You're paying almost double for that. So wait till it launches and get your hands on it because this foundation is amazing. e.l.f., you did it again, okay? You did it again. So that is it for this review. I do want to say thank you to everybody who's been super supportive of me and my channel lately. This is the best my channel has done in the 8 years I've been on YouTube. I really appreciate the views, the likes, the comments. You guys are rock stars and keep my flame burning to want to keep putting videos out for you guys. I know I took a little bit of a break the past couple weeks, but I just wanted to say thank you because it means the world to me. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And let me know down below if you are gonna try this foundation, if you have already tried it because you ordered it on e.l.f.'s website and it already came like it did for me. Yeah, but let me know down below. I'm really curious your thoughts on this. And I will see you guys on my next one. Thanks for watching.